Hello everyone, Steve here, and welcome to my playthrough of the Coiled Captors DLC for Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Before we get started here, I just want to apologise for the voice quality right now. I am talking very low, people are asleep. I have waited for people to go to bed so I can get this recorded. So this is going to be a full playthrough. I'm going to try and get this done in one video. But before we get into it, I want to announce also that this DLC also came with a massive patch. And when I say a massive patch, I mean a massive patch. This is quite possibly the biggest patch Gearbox has ever made. So, lucky dice no longer has to be picked up per character. Once you have picked up all lucky dice with one character, they transfer over to future playthroughs. So on this character, I've only picked up 157 lucky dice. As you can see here, it's maxed out. In order for this to carry over, you will need to load up your character that has all of the lucky dice picked up, and then obviously reload back into your previous character for that change to take effect. Let's have a look here. So as you can see down there in the bottom, we have a new currency. I don't know what they are yet, so I think they tie into the end of the DLC. I think there's like a big wheel you got to spin and you get gear out of it. Moon orbs, they have been increased from 4,000 to 16,000, and they have been added to the end of the Chaos Chamber runs in higher quantities, which is really, really nice. Speaking of moon orbs, your enchants at the reroll machine are now infinite at the cost of 4,000 moon orbs apiece. So once you hit the 4,000 cap, it will cost 4,000 every single time. So you're no longer locked out of enchantment rerolls, which is quite nice. Which is really, really nice actually. Chaos levels have been increased. As you can see here, I'm on 22. They have been increased all the way up to level 35. So yeah, it's going to be quite a climb. Enemy HP is going to be well over 1,000%. And you may have noticed a slight change in the chaos drop rate table at the bottom there. We now have primordial gear, which will start dropping at chaos level 35. The higher up you go through your chaos levels, your chaotic gear drop chance will decrease, but your volatile gear drop chance will increase, which is very nice. So basically, the higher you go up, the less chances you have of chaotic, but you get more chance for volatile, which is kind of what you want. So yeah, that's it for that. And yeah, that's my current myth rank. So I'll leave that on the screen for a couple of seconds. You can pause that. Okay. And I'll just leave that there for a few more seconds, so you can pause that and have a look. Okay, so let's have a look here. Next up, so I'm using a build that I have not shown yet. I'm using a spell short Stabbermancer, otherwise known as the Trapscallion. It's a very, very strong build combination. I love it. Just look at my guy over there on the left. He looks pretty serious. He looks like a cross between Scorpion and fucking Sector from Mortal Kombat. Love it. Let's see, what else do I need to go through here? We've had weapon buffs across the board for Dahlia assault rifles and shotguns and stuff like that. And what I'm going to do is, because there's a lot of notes obviously in the patch notes, what we'll do is I will leave a link in a pinned comment down below, so you can read them for yourselves at your leisure. So then, for the sake of this video, I am going to drop my chaos level down. See, as you can see here, as I go down, volatile gear goes down, but your chaotic goes up. So I'm going to drop it down to 10. Because I've heard that if you die at any point during this DLC, you will go back to the beginning. Yeah, I don't like that. I'm not sure if I like that, but we'll see. Alright, so in order to get to this DLC for the first time, we do need to go to the overworld. Okay, so if you guys would like to see the gear that I'm going to be using for this, I'll be using a liquid cooling, a white rider, that maybe, and that to stack up my, what was it called? Spell weaving. High thread count. So it gives you spell weaving stacks. I'm using a couple of rings here that boosts gun damage, a nice beefy shield, gun damage, crit chance, maximum ward on my vest there. I'll be using a Buffmeister. I don't normally use Buffmeisters, but I'm going to be using them during my Chaos climb. And then I'll just probably swap out to a an Arc Torrent or something. And obviously they're a necklace. That gives me more gun damage. So, yeah. That's what I'm going to be using. Obviously, I'll be using this as well. But I probably won't ever actually use it. I just have it there for the extra enchant, melee damage, crit damage and stuff like that. So there we go. That is my skill tree. So I have a few points here into magic bullets. I have 3 into... I'm not even going to try and pronounce that word. It's too late at night for that shit. I've got just warming up maxed out. I have 4 into Font of Mana. So that gives us higher cooldown rates of spell and action skill. And of course I have high threat count. So the higher your stacks, the more damage you do. It's mental. And into the Stabbermancer skill tree, I am using From the Shadows. You'll see why very soon. Arsenal, maxed out, gun damage, spell damage, melee damage. It's a no-brainer. Potent poisons, status effect damage and status effect duration is increased, 20 and 40% respectively. I have Exploit, their weakness maxed out. I have a few points into Nimble Fingers. I have 4 into Sneak Attack. Critical hit damage is increased. I have Elusive maxed. Well, I say maxed, you can only put 1 point into it. Basically, you can just run and shoot at the same time. Very nice to have. I have 1,000 cuts maxed out. Critical hits increase damage dealt. Alchemical Agent. Melee critical hits apply a random status effect. And of course the Capstone Executioner's Blade. Gun and spell critical hits now have a chance to create an ethereal blade above the target that will impale them after a short delay. I've only seen this a couple of times. I've only been playing around with this build for a few days. Yeah. I've been going nuts with this build. I've pretty much been playing non-stop on this character for the last, I want to say 3 or 4 days, just so I can get this up to... Just so I can get this DLC ready. Because I like... Clawbringer's nice. I have a Clawbringer Graveborn build that I used for my first playthrough. And then I've got a Clawbringer Berserker build that I quite like. Known as a Hammerzerker. But, yeah. But I'm leaning more towards this build right now. It's just so strong. I love it. But anyway. Let's just get on to the DLC, shall we? I've been rambling long enough, I think. So, where the hell is this place? I've been told it's around here somewhere. Go away. Here it is. Dreamvale Overlook. So, just like my original playthrough, I will keep all cutscenes in case there are any. Let's go. Okay, I've heard that a lot of people on the Epic platform have been experiencing crashes with this DLC. Hopefully, I won't experience them on Series X.
A guest. You've traveled such a long way to be here. A little closer won't hurt.
Wasn't that far. Down a path, really.
I can tell you're an expert world hopper, far beyond Brighton. And now you're here, in in the land of imagination. So, what would you imagine a person like me to say? Ah, your aura is radiant. It's top notch, I won't lie. But I see a great cloud hovering over you.
I'll kill it. Where is it?
It's skepticism. A cloud of skepticism. You doubt my ability to read your fate. As you should. Those who make fate aren't captive to its whims like the rest of us. Now,
Probably should have done that before recording, but whatever.
I see a great partnership in your future. If that's the fate you choose to make.
Partnership, eh? What kind?
The only limit to your fortune is your imagination. Or your bank maximum. Or your stomach for killing the dreams of lost souls. But it pays fabulous.
I really like her design.
All you need to do is look into a mirror and say yes to what you see. You've come this far of your own free will. A little farther won't hurt.
Okay, the Wheel of Fate. Soul Stones. Okay, so that's what they're called. Alright.
What a brilliant soul you have.
Hey, was born with it.
Though yours is enviable, I was admiring the lost souls you collected. Place them as an offering in my Wheel of Fate, and see what fortune is in stock. I mean, in store for you. Worlds that are less damn. But I love the thought. It's mighty cold when he's imagining.
Okay, let me just sort this out real quick. Apologies for the clicking, guys. I have my sensitivity turned all the way up so I can talk at a low volume. Okay, we've got a new U here as well. Nice. Alright, so this is just a hub world. So as each DLC gets released, I'm guessing more of these pop up along here somewhere, I'm guessing. So this is the official start of the DLC then. Difficulty 1, Snowy Seas. Now, for some reason they have these difficulties locked every few weeks, and I don't like that. So we're pretty much just getting only half of the DLC here. It's a really dumb design choice, I feel.
The mirror you've stepped into is unlike any other. Its glass doesn't reflect how you look. It shows you who you are.
Oh shit, we're Darksiders now.
Into the unknown, we see the familiar, coiled, fishing for their perfect catch. A bigger fish than their friends. A prize.
Doesn't that just scream Darksiders 2 up?
And as they waited, they realized they didn't even like fish. It was slimy, scaly, and it smelled like, well, family. So they set out in search of better prey. And, almost by accident, they stumbled across a beast beyond their wildest imagination.
Just turn up the game volume just a slight little bit.
For most, these frigid mountains are home to mythic monsters beyond all imagining. But not for you. You've seen it all. The threads of your fate are always stretching across what looms, drawing fire in the sanctums of gods, outwitting the ancients. I wonder, could you still be awed by the sight of a great behemoth, hounded by guards. You're to be free.
Afraid not.
So just like my original playthrough, I'm going to be exploring everywhere.
Then,
Hello.
it is as I predicted. I see no surprises in your future, but I do see a long tail. And bends, do at least. And great.
Let's get some stacks going.
You can solve that puzzling contraption ahead. The columns, the levers, they require someone of imagination to use.
Right. Yeah, as you can see, your damage goes up a hell of a lot when you're using into the shadows.
Still time to run the other way.
Okay. So I wonder what the cap is on these soul stones is. Couple of K maybe. Oh, I can see.
What an industrious mind you have.
Okay, so what do I do here? Okay, so it's got to be the shark. Okay, so just make sure the sharks are pointing out. Puzzle complete. All right, cool. Oh, hi.
Creativity flows.
That was easy. Oh, okay.
What lies beyond those gates is...
Pre-sashimi.
While saving the world, do save room for patience now and then.
Helpful! Friends won't go hungry tonight.
Oh, we've got crabs as well. Okay, okay, digging it so far. I'm liking a look at the areas so far. Okay.
These coiled would imprison anyone who stands against them. No one belongs in a cage, no matter how golden its bars. They're protecting the key to the inner sanctum. Dream up a way past them, would you? You'll need something to rotate the column. Bullets, maybe?
So why can't I shoot him?
Thanks for the reload, idiot!
Does that have to be sharks? Oh no, it's got it up there. Okay.
The column moved. Do that again.
Don't do warning shots.
Alright, alright. Excuse me. So this is a problem I've been facing since the update.
Thought you had me, didn't you?
Even though I'm not standing in the spicy water, I'm just getting randomly put in to save my soul. I have no idea why. Very, very odd. So apparently we get a lot of, well, I say a lot. We get new legendaries added with this DLC as well. So I wonder what they are. Will we even see any during this run? We're Chaos level 10, so I'd say so. Oh, hi. Hi. Is this not it?
The prisoner desiccates in the deep, eyes clenched, mouth dry as it thirsts for
Well, your health just got buffed, didn't it?
Could you imagine life shackled just beyond the reach of everything you want? Ah, it needs water. There are water valves all around this oasis. Turn them. Keep this god safe and silent.
Thanks for the reload, idiot! Another notch. Not boys. Are you stupid enough to mess with me?
So that's one thing I haven't been looking out for. There are 2 secret soul chests.
Death on the wind.
Are these things just infinite spawns or something?
Fully stopped!
Okay, well that's one of them. I was tracking. Can't you fuckers just leave me alone for 2 seconds, please? Thank you. I need to look for that other chest.
That's for making me look at you.
A little drink for a god in need. The water's rising now.
Oh, I can't see this other chest anywhere. Oh, there it is. Cool. What I really like about this skill is that every shot that you make is a guaranteed crit.
Let it rain.
Need to reach.
Oh god, I love the liquid cooling.
A cold cold shower for the coiled.
The reason why I'm picking up the cosmetics, even though I already have them, is because they're worth money. In case you guys are wondering. Okay, what's next?
The water will cool the lava, but it won't cool the coiled's tempers. That we'll have to deal with the old-fashioned way.
So there's 2 chests in this one as well. Let's go and have a hunt around. There's one of them.
Slithering in the other direction.
I find it kind of ironic how the coiled enemies are my most disliked enemies in the game, and I make a fucking DLC about them. It's such a Gearbox thing to do. Oh, hi. Goodbye. Where is this? There it is. Nice.
At least you're some use.
Survive until the water rises. Okay. I'm using a Trapscallion gun build. That's not going to be too difficult. Come on, how much longer?
Stop this water from rising. Find the release valves. Or maybe if you've got a big straw and ate way too many salted nuts. Okay, no, valves are easier.
Shields up. Spear forward.
You can't come over, can you?
Piss off to the hereafter. Up that for active reload.
Cool. Escape of the lava.
was wondering when more you would turn up.
First of all, let's look around for these chests. There's one of them. So there are two in every area, apparently. There's one. I don't like archmages.
You won't be needing that.
They're spammers. Are you here?
I've got all the magic I need.
Oh crap. It's actually rising, alright. Okay. Okay, you're right.
Ooh, I never get tired of that.
Right, are you still rising? Yes, you are. Right, we have a little bit of time to have a look for this chest. So I'll do a quick circle around. Here it is. Cool. So if somebody get a secret chest, you get a smashable die here. Good to know. Alright, let's see, what do I want for this? So max that out. So the way this is laid out, it just feels like a Chaos Chamber run. If this is it, then I'm going to be very disappointed. This is it.
Poor beast has gone mad. Untold eons bound in chains will do that. What a waste. What a shame. Its body is its prison now. It must be defeated. Peace it can know now his bliss and
Okay.
eternal rest.
That's a very short DLC. Minus the 14-15 minutes I spent at the beginning. That was roughly 20 odd minutes. That's a very lackluster DLC in my opinion. Sorry Gearbox, but you can do a lot better than that. Wow, okay. Was that seriously it? Lethal catch, okay, that's new. Shotgun crit, action skill duration, companion crit. Spell damage.
Looks cold. Good thing my body is 5 times thicker than magic or medicine thought possible.
It would seem you're not done here. Dear life.
And what are you? Was that it then? Seriously? A diversion. I think that's a new one.
Idiot!
Cool. What a shitty scope. Ugh. Okay, well, that's it then, I guess. that's the DLC.
That's a paradise.
Okay, so we've got difficulty 2 then.
If you like that sort of thing.
Destroy all elemental barrels in every room. Oh, okay then. So we've got different difficulties. Alright then, well, I'll separate these into separate videos. So next episode then will be difficulty 2. Alright, that's the end of part 1. If this is pretty much the same thing, just higher tier, then I'll probably just cancel the next recording, but hey, whatever. But anyway, hope you enjoyed. I'm not a fan of this DLC at all. Yeah, I like the look of the areas, but other than that, nah, it's too short, not very fun. Yeah, anyway. Thank you all for watching, hope you enjoyed, and of course until next time, take care, and as always, I'll see you all later. Goodbye for now. Alright guys, Steve here, just a quick add-on to this video. It turns out that each run is the exact same thing, just at a high difficulty each time round. So I'm going to call this one episode, one video. Yeah, it's just too short of a DLC. There's not much in it. it's just the same thing over and over and over again. It's not very fun. It's kind of bland and boring, in my opinion. But yeah, hopefully the next DLC will be better than this. Yeah, I'm very disappointed. It's content. It's additional content for the Chaos Chamber, at least. That's something to take away from this, I suppose. But yeah, it's yeah, not a fan. So yeah, that's going to be the DLC video, DLC 1, Coiled Captors DLC for Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Yeah, so once again, thank you for watching, and yeah, take care everyone, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye for now.